Hi, welcome to a new episode on the Just Create server, and currently we are in our hole. Today is going to be the first episode of actually getting started on the dungeon, but as you see, we have added another tree farm. It's a dark oak tree farm because dark oak gives us more apples, or at least a higher rate of apples. And the oak farm on its own was just a little bit too slow, but numbers have been going up. It's doing its work, and while we work on the dungeon, these will be running quickly. I also seem to notice that we have a slime chunk in here somewhere. So I am gonna single it out, and I'm gonna turn it into a slime farm, a little slime farm. It's gonna be nothing special, but I do think that having slime on hand might be useful for the frog ports. So let's do that right now. So I've flown away to despawn all the mobs, and now we wait. I think it's this one. I'm not sure though. So we'll see what happens, and we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so we have a little slime farm in here. It's gone now, but I had a slime in here a minute ago. So we can go ahead and turn this into a nice little farm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig down one more layer. Then we need to figure out the middle, which is let's do it in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8 should be the middle. So if I do 2, 4, 6, 8, that's good. This hole is gonna be way too small for the big slimes to go into. So what I'm gonna do is dig out one more layer. So that should be big enough for our big slimes. I'm gonna put some torches down just for safety reasons. And now I need something to, well, kill the slimes with, which means that I don't think I have anything in here that'll help us. That doesn't look like it. And we have a couple over here. Oh, we've got plenty. So I don't know why, but for some reason the slime gets stuck in the corner. Well, that might actually be why, but do I have to encase that guy or not? I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll get started on some of the resource collecting that we need to do for the dungeon. But yeah, this is weird. This is weird. I also have another slime chunk over here. So if it turns out that this is too slow, I can always expand to this one over here. Now let me do some resource collecting, and I'll get back to you guys whenever we get ready to start building. I have collected, not materials, but we have collected a bunch of spawners using the Create method. There's a couple of skeleton spawners in here. There's a couple of zombie, a couple of spiders as well, and then I have one. Oh god. I have one silverfish spawner, which is fine. It's gonna be fun. But before we get any spawners and any of the cool mechanics in place, we do need to get the base of at least the first part of the game in. I have taken everything that we collected from the train station dig back over here, and I think I'll just get like a basic shape in, and then we can think about what we can add or what we can do with that. So I've told you last episode that we want to do something using Zelda mechanics, right? And one of those things is pots. You can break pots to get stuff, right? So if we do that, and then we figure out a way to, one, put stuff into this pot, and secondly, when it's broken, we have to replace the pot, that would be kind of nice. So we'll do a deployer. We'll just do one. We'll figure out one of these, and then we'll do the rest, and make sure that we can repeat this a couple of times. I would say, so technically, you need one spot in here, which is good because we can like put a wall in there. Then we do this, right? Let's get it some pots. Okay, and then technically I should be able to, do I not? Oh, I did bring them. Should be able to do that. Have a chest on here. And then a packager on. Allow me to do this, please. And then we have a packager on there with a frog port on top of it. And I think we should be able to request this. We do that. And then I think it's just, yeah, then we just need to get the frog port connected up and do our thing. So that should actually work, I think. Then we do that for all the pots that we put into this place, which is going to be a lot. And that makes me think we do need a lot more deployers. So either we take down the drill, which I don't think is a good idea, or we go and make some more. I'll go and make some more deployers. I'll grab some other stuff as well. Namely, I think we can use droppers to put stuff into the pots. But I'll figure it out and get back to you guys. I brought some goodies. Probably not enough for the entire dungeon, but enough to get us started. I do need to grab some more chests and some more hoppers. But I think I can get most of the pots that I want in here, or at least in these 3 rooms, set up. Okay, so those are all the locations for the pots that I want to add. So we'll have 3 up there, 3 up here, and then 2 up here. I don't think I'll add items into all of the pots, but I do think I just want pots around to smash. That also means that we need, in locations where we do want items, we'll want to get one of these in place. So I think let's do that and space them a bit more out. And then the same goes for these. Maybe not this one, or do we want that one? Maybe not. Maybe we just do like this one, this one. Now I think is a good point for me to get the walls in place so that I know what the room's gonna look like, or at least the basic rooms are gonna look like. And I just want to get a feel about the size of these things. So first things we want to test out is we have to get these hooked up to those chain conveyors over there, which should be fairly easy to do, but I don't know if I want those to be. I think we'll just have like a stretch over here. Well, we have to go over them because frog ports cannot link from underneath the chain. I think that's gonna be good. But those should link up technically if I had chain. I need to go get chain. Let's put some torches down temporarily so that we don't spawn stuff up here, and then I need to go get chain. Alright, if we do 32 each time, that should bring us up real fast. Okay, and then I should be able to connect that up. That might be too steep, but I might be able to go there. So now we could test out whatever we want. I kind of want to test out if we can reach it, and if we can automatically fill those chests. Well, I don't want them to be completely filled, but to do that I do need some more stuff. So I think I'm gonna, what's a frog port made out of? I'm gonna go and grab some more volts, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I set up everything over there. I've got a frog port installed, and now I have to do the same over here. So the plan is pretty simple. We are gonna take the frog port, we're gonna do this, put it up there, and we'll call it Deco Pot 1. Let's do, just to be sure that we don't interfere with anyone else, we'll do that. So we can now start detecting the amount of pots that are in that chest by doing this, getting a pot in here, and then we can automatically request whatever pot we need, or whatever amount of pots we need, from that vault over there. So if I do that, we'll send it to create bot 1, right? And then we set a target amount, which we should be able to do that. So 1 stack, that means 1 stack in that chest over there. So it'll take a while for these to kind of get to their stock, because they have to fill this up first. And then that one up first, so... But, I mean, it's good to have a backup. That means that if the system goes down, we still can run the dungeon. Yeah, we'll just let it do its thing and see if it stops after 1 stack in this chest. Another thing that I want to do while those fill up is I want to make a little puzzle to start off the dungeon with. So this is going to be our entrance bit, and this gateway over here, or the gateway that's going to get in here, is going to lead to the main room, kind of. So what I want to do is set up a little puzzle and then have a key to open the door. The thing is, we have keys in the game, and there is a way to get them. So I might actually go and see if I can find a trial chamber so I can make some key farms. Because I do want to use keys for... Maybe we put a torch right there. I do want to use keys for the doors and to open locks within the game. So I was looking at the map, and the thing is, when you zoom in, you see one, you have this ancient city, but not only one ancient city, we have 2. And I see remnants of 2 major thingies. I feel like if I went up here, I had more even. I saw more of it. Yeah, see, you've got one over there, you've got one over there. Okay, so let's say we do this one. How far is that? I say we go there, right? And we turn it into a little farm, and then we'll be able to get easy access to trial keys. We are at the trial chamber, and I saw this video from Xisumavoid. I'll put it in the description below. So in this video, he made a very basic setup that automated the collection of trial, what are they called? Trial spawner loot. So I'll grab a couple of minecarts at least. I'll bring another crafting table, you never know. And I think I should be able to recreate what Xisumavoid is doing. Oh, I forgot something very important. Campfires. Okay. I'll have to go back for campfires, because otherwise this doesn't really matter. Okay, so let me go back for campfires, and I'll be right back with you guys. We're back, we have our campfires, so let's do this. First, we need to defeat the actual spawners, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Does that mean... Okay, we've got 1. And so what we now have to do is set up our little system. So we'll dig out this thing, right? That's it. Now, I think we'll start by going around and doing this a couple more times. Or at least I want to test it out, really. I want to see if it works. So I'll wait with that. I'll climb back up. I don't know how many spawners are in this room, but I feel like... Or in these chambers, but I feel like we'll get there eventually. This is actually working a treat. I changed out all the blocks for, well, the tough bricks, because I got a lot of it. And this is pretty nifty. I activated this one as well. And like, we're already getting keys, which is good. I like that. And there we go, another key. So I think if we get the rest of the dungeon figured out, that would be great. Also, I might actually, because this gives you a lot of tough. Oh! I didn't know. Wait, what? That should not be happening. Okay, that's kind of funny, but why is it spawning outside of its chamber? That might actually just be the breathe thing, which is annoying, but fine. I'll just figure out how to do the rest on my own. The principle is pretty simple. If you want to know how to do this, go watch Xisumo's video. It's a bit of a tedious job. I'll probably do it on stream one day. But what I was saying about the tuff is we get a lot of tuff out of this. Like, we've already got an entire shulker, 2 shulkers really. So I might actually look for people who need some tuff. So we can get some more diamonds, because I got electricity bills to pay. That being said, I'm going to go back to our project and see if we can get a door installed. So I think the door will go here. We'll get power in later, but I want to come up with a locking mechanism, or a keyway, I should say. And I kind of think if I do this, right, and then an item hatch, we can filter this item hatch to be a key. Which I didn't bring, but we can put a key over there. And then on the other side, over there, we can do the whole logic mechanics where if there's a key detected, it'll open the door. I think that's an easy thing, and then we'll put in a puzzle over there to get the key. I don't think I'll be revealing what all the puzzles are going to be, because I do want this to be a bit of a surprise, but yeah. I'm gonna get the roof on this thing and like get it a little decorated at least, and then we'll try and figure out all the logistics. Before we start doing any kind of automation and like actual powering the contraptions that are going to go into the dungeon, I want to set up a little power station. The water wheels would do fine, but I've been tinkering and testing some stuff in a creative copy of the world. And if I run everything out of power wheels, I would have to go all the way along there, and then double up on that. So I'm just gonna go with steam power. It's gonna add some sounds that I might want to be able to like kind of snuff out, but we will worry about that later. So let's get started. I think I have everything. I've got like all my create contraptions and boxes in here, but I did get some stuff for a steam engine. We're kind of just mirroring everything because it's the easiest way to do things. But I don't know where I've seen this design, but it's not mine. Honestly, I can't remember who made it. And I also don't think it's like 100% the same. But it's based off of a design that I've seen online. So we have power in place. I've already started moving it upward because we're gonna hook up those deployers over there and the deployers set over there and on the other side of that. The thing is with deployers, they're good, but I don't want them constantly running. I want to give them a bit of a cooldown. So I'm gonna be using sequenced gear shifts, and this entire section is gonna be on the same cooldown, I think. So we've got everything in place. For now, I've got a gear shift in here, a sequenced gear shift, that's connected to all the deployers that I have set up, I think. Oh no, I forgot to. Give me a second. So we'll try this out. These 3 deployers already have their pots inside of them. So if I push this button, all of these should spin, and those 3 pots should have been placed. Oh, we've got 2. This one did not place for some reason. Oh, wait. Never mind. That makes sense, actually. Okay, so now we could technically put this on a timer and get all of these pots in their deployers so that we can actually do something with it. Okay, so we have everything in place. I put all the let me get below here. Everything is now on a sequenced gear shift, which is activated by a timer. And then we have everything connected, so we now can place a pot and then fill it with whatever we want to put it in there. So right here we're filling with carrots, and then over here I'm still filling it up, but we are going to do apples. And then I also hooked up the keys, so we now have an activated door. So every time we put in a troll key in this vault, which let me use FreeCam for this. If you put a key in here, it will activate the door, and then it will send the key back to one of the vaults over there. To get a key, I want to do a little bit of a challenge, maybe. It's going to be a combination of learning how certain things work in these dungeons and learning how to use certain items or certain mechanics. I've already set up a little thing over here. Come on, let me get up. I need a better way to get up here. But we have a little depot, which I'm going to use as a little altar almost, where people can put items in. And then I do need a way to get those items. So let me get working on that. I think I have an idea on what that's going to be, but I'm going to figure it out first, and then I'll take you guys through what all of this is going to be. Okay, so I have a concept. Well, it's not a concept. It's been tested in a creative world, and I actually quite like the idea of how this is going to work. So if we get up on this little bridge, we've got two little nooks. We have this one, which I still need to finish up. This is where people will, I don't know, sacrifice some items. And then over here, people will be able to get an item that might help them to achieve those items. Y'all are seeing the spawner that we have set up, and the spawner is on a timer. What I'm probably going to do is fill this pot right here. You can see that there's a dropper below here with snowballs. I'm going to fill that pot with snowballs, and then I can... Let me simulate that with... I mean, we could do it with a snowball, technically. We could grab a snowball, grab a stack, and try and hit that target right there. And then this turns on. Of course, the room's lit up right now, so nothing's going to spawn. But I'm going to make sure that these rooms all are below level 7. And these guys are going to be able to spawn. And then there's one more Zelda mechanic that is very common and something that all of us kind of don't think about anymore. But we're already breaking pots, and these pots are going to regenerate. But I have also put some dirt down in here, and I want to see if I can get grass to grow, and if I can drop items if you destroy the grass. Okay, let's build ourselves a couple of these. I've never really played around with these, but I have a vague idea of how they work. Now let me test some stuff out first. Let me drop all of this. I'll probably have to look up which one does what. But now we're actually at a pretty good... Like, this is actually very useful. So I might actually try and see if I can... Maybe using the breaking sound of grass, we could do something. You know what, I'll figure it out, and then we'll get back to you when it's actually in the game. So I think I've got it. I can probably do this right now, then... Oh wait, is it too dark? It isn't. Wait, can I only do like grass blocks, maybe? Breaking definitely works, so that's good. I just want to see if it'll pick up grass as well. Okay, so let's say we... Because I have a little dispenser over there, right? Let's fill it up with some bone meal. Should be underneath this guy. Yes. So we'll put like a couple of stacks in there just to test it out. Then we'll do that. Get a bone meal in there. I set it to 10 seconds, so I don't know if that's gonna work. It did work, it did fire, but I think we might have to wait until this has grown out a bit. So give me a second, I'll clean it up, and then I'll also set up the frog port for our bone meal, because that's why we set up those crushers over there and that oak farm, because I am gonna have to, yeah, this is how we do it, by the way. So we have this guy, it's set to 12. Apparently the strength that you need to insert is 12. And then I'm gonna take this output, this block, and then fire a dropper somewhere. And then this is just an output again, running into that dispenser right there. And that's it. I'm gonna waterlog it so it doesn't make the noise. And I think, outside of some lighting and some just decor, right? That's the entire first part of the dungeon functional, right? We have restocking pots. We have restocking grass as well. Or at least, I hope it is. I still need to test it, but we'll do that when the grass is grown. We have a way to get a key over here. And then we have a door to open with said key. That's, honestly, if you think about the rest of the things that we've done today, that's a lot of work. I need to get some more of the blocks that I need to get building, so let's go and pick those up and pick some other stuff up. Gotta respect the lag and the chunks loading in. And I see the island come in. There's a boat now? Wait. What? There's a big windmill. There is a floating island. And we have a boat now? I don't know what Foxy's up to. But I'm 100% sure. 100% sure to that it's yeah, sure. What do I need? Then we'll kind of use that to clean
Eggs!
up. Hello?
Eggs!
Hello? What? Oh, he's flying over there. Hello?
Eggs?
Eggs!
Hello?
No. I don't think there's any eggs.
Oh,
eggs
there's
is
an
here.
eggs.
Oh, jeez, he's right
Oh,
there.
there he is. Oh, he's in the
Eggs.
chimney.
Right.
Yeah? What's
There's a
up?
man in my boat.
What?
So it's not eggs then.
No, it's not eggs. No, it's not any of those.
I think
know us.
I did see. There is a package.
There's a man
There
on
is
my
a man
boat.
there. There is a man.
What?
Right, okay, one sec.
Right.
Let's get chosen.
Oh, wait.
Josan,
Look at that tree.
Josan,
actually
there's a
nice
man.
tree.
there's a man. There's a man.
Hello.
A
Well,
man.
that's what we're trying to
Just
figure
come
out. It's
up
not
here.
you,
can't
clearly.
You can't just come up here and say there's a man. Look
There's
at
a
this
man.
That's what
What do
Foxy
you mean
said.
there's a
There
man?
is a man.
There's a
That's
man.
what
I
Foxy
saw
said.
it.
A man.
A man.
Or
On
a
my
package.
boat.
It could be one of both.
Okay.
Look, there he is.
What is,
Yeah, look.
There he
what
is.
is
He's
that?
jumping around down there.
Oh my goodness, you've been building. Wait.
Wait, I know that
Who is
guy.
that?
He was cardboard and now he's a man.
Let's go confront him.
I know that
Confrontation!
You go first.
I think I know that guy.
I'm not going
He
near
wasn't
the man.
joking. There was actually a man here.
There was actually a man. It wasn't just
man.
a rogue cardboard
Who
box.
keeps letting random people
I
in
did.
here? What
I-
are you?
Poke him with
How?
your extendo
Where did you
grip.
get this ship?
See if he's
Foxy?
real. What ship? Oh,
Where
this
did you
ship.
get
The
this
ship
thing?
we're standing on.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
you know,
that
just
one.
threw
Where
it
did you get
together.
it?
He's
Had a
definitely
spare
real.
5 minutes. Get him, Egg.
Where
What?
did
Get him.
Import. You
Where
import
did you
this
come
from
from?
another
What do you
world,
want?
and then
Like this
Brought
or
this guy
or,
here.
or that?
Yeah, that
can
one.
choose.
That one. Get him. Shoot him
That
off
one?
my boat.
No,
No
No,
way, man.
don't do
On my
that.
boat.
Wait, no.
Your
Oh,
Whoa!
I bought a ticket to be here.
What?
From who?
Chosen, you've been handing out things again.
I was not. I don't
Are
think.
you-
You didn't sell your soul, did you?
Not
no,
yet. He
this
isn't
was,
yet. Don't tell him about that.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, it's fine. I mean, you say you bought a ticket to get here. I mean, my question is, how did
Yeah.
the boat get here? It's
Yeah,
literally
that's
in a,
also my
it's in a
question.
lake. Like, where did
That's
this
what
come
I'm thinking.
I make
That's a
it.
question
It's
for
to take me
Foxy.
to my new base.
from? So you made a boat with
Yeah.
a stowaway on it.
No, I.
So it's your
look,
fault.
I
Yeah,
was.
it's
Who'd you
your
buy this
fault.
from?
Punch him into the
I
water,
don't-
Chosen.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I was just. Look, I've been. Do you know how hard it is building gluing this in survival? This is a nightmare. I've been doing it all day. And then the drown killed me again. And then I glued a bit more and I was just done. The last piece, there's one more bit to glue. And I went downstairs and there was a cardboard box talking to me and it turned into a man.
You didn't by chance use a schematic cannon, did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh my god. Did you check the schematic cannon before?
Oh my.
Well, I gave it a
Did
quick
you
check just to make sure.
schematic in a new person.
Weirdly, guys, right? Actually, after I'd finished doing the schematic cannon, I broke the vault that was feeding it, and it was still full of all the items. So this is free. This boat. Yes. Well,
He's gone.
Oh.
Well, anyway, I mean,
You
I
completely
was,
bypassed the pre-check of the schematic cannon.
Yeah, Foxy,
Yeah.
that's. You gotta
this
be
is
more
how
careful.
Things like this happen. You know.
well, so it's my fault, is it, that there's a man?
I mean,
Fine. I mean,
it's
look,
your boat.
we
It's
have
your
punched
ship.
this poor man 3 times. He's not fought back.
I got punched.
I mean, do you
Oh,
want to
yeah, maybe we
stay?
should give him
You're
some
welcome
food,
to
actually.
stay.
Yeah, I had intended to. I didn't actually know anybody was going to be here. Our scouts said this was uninhabited, and they're definitely
What scouts?
incorrect about that.
Hey, well,
Scouts from
it-
Rome, of course. Where
It,
are we?
it was.
What is
uninhabited,
Rome?
wasn't it?
Where are you from? Is what I'm
Rome.
wondering.
What is all of this?
It's
Just create, mate.
Yeah,
Just create.
Yeah, it's just
Foxy,
great.
have you made a time
He
machine?
said it.
Not this time. No. That's normally I do that a little bit later on in the season.
No, that's fine. Well, I mean,
yeah.
make yourself at home. I mean, to be fair, it was vacant land like 6 weeks ago, so
Not on my
Yeah,
boat.
it is
Yeah.
fair. They might have just the information might have just been a little delayed.
gunpowder
Oh,
and rockets.
Jojo's
Oh,
here.
Look who's here.
Jojo's here. Should we go
I'll-
show off the new guy
Yeah,
to Jojo?
I'll
Let's
bring
go
it.
show
I'll
him
bring
off.
him over.
So, Legion, you didn't.
There's a man.
I just woke up from a nap.
You're
and
good.
it was-
There's a man.
There's a man.
Yes, there was. So Foxy built a boat. Maybe you
Oh
should start
my
with
God,
that.
yes.
You saw the island in the sky.
I'm searching for Jojo. Ow.
Hello.
Whoa!
I'm giving him the rundown. So island
There's a
sky.
man.
Yes,
X is telling me there's a man. Yeah.
island in the sky. Boat in the water.
Okay,
Man on
Boat in the
boat.
water. Man, I'm
Hiding in a
boat?
box.
Yeah, he was
Hiding in a
box, then was
box.
man.
He's a bit strange. He keeps mentioning something called Rome.
Yeah, he's also very scared of moving things. I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come over to the station. Come say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Whee!
That's my.
Don't give him an IOU. Don't trust him.
Yeah.
No. I'll,
And don't get free
lend you
power
the
from
room.
Mr. Beardstone because it's not free.
No, it's
Also
it's
true.
free.
Agree. Don't get free power.
It's
Pay for
great
it.
power, though. It's great power.
It is good power.
Thanks,
That's true.
Chosen.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, honestly.
Oh, it is good power. Yeah, I agree. Legion, come with me. Come.
Are you all in on it? Are you
I'll
sharing the
figure out what
profits or something?
Have fun.
See, the power even works. on the
Bye.
island.
Yeah,
Be home
it's
safe.
fair. I've
Guys.
not had any issues with it since you remembered that
Man,
lava
Legion
also
should
needed
not
to
have
upload it.
followed Stam.
It wasn't me, it was Chosen.
So, we have a new guy, I guess. Foxy, I don't understand. But yeah, Legion is here to stay, I think. I mean, he doesn't have a way back to what he calls Rome. And, yeah, he'll figure out a place to stay. And I don't know what he will do. What I will do is I'm probably going to end the episode here. We've done a lot of work. We're getting to a lengthy video. So I'll end the video right here. I'll do some of the repetitive stuff off screen, like putting in some more pot deployers and building up some more walls. But for next episode, we'll keep working on the dungeon and do some other shenanigans. I'll see you all then. I hope you've enjoyed this video enough to like and subscribe. And yeah, up to the next one. Bye!